What is up, guys? Today I'm bringing you a video on how to use GroupManager, how to install it, how to set up groups, how to install some permissions for your Bucket server. So what you want to do first is go to the link I provide in the description, okay? You're going to want to download Essentials if you do not already have it, and this is what you need right here, GroupManager download. So you're going to want to go ahead and click on that, and it'll download, and I've already done that. And you want to go to where you downloaded it. So that would be in my downloads file, but I've already got it situated. So you're just going to want to go ahead and find where you downloaded it to. You're going to want to go ahead and open up files and put the jar files into your, let me show you, you're going to want to open up your Bucket server folder, and you're going to want to go into your plugins, and then drag the jar files into here. Okay, and you can go ahead and start up your server. As you can see, it says Essentials using GroupManager based permissions and GroupManager info, bucket permissions updated. So once it's all done doing that, you can go ahead and do /stop, or not slash, just stop. Go back and do plugins file, and it should have created these three files. Plugin metrics, you're not going to be dealing with that. You're just going to want to mess with not even Essentials. You're just going to want to go into the GroupManager folder, okay? Go ahead and open that up, and you're going to see backup, worlds, config.yml, and global groups.yml. Go ahead and go into worlds, world, groups.yml, and you're going to want to, you don't have to have Notepad++, I recommend it. If you don't have it, go ahead and double click it, and then it'll say this. You're going to go select a program from a list of installed programs, hit OK, and then you're going to want to click on Notepad. You can use WordPad as well. I prefer Notepad. You're gonna click OK, but I have Notepad++, so I'm gonna be using that. And right here, you see it says groups, and it's just got your basic groups here, like owner, admin, moderator, builder, and default. Okay, so the easiest way to create a new group is just copy the default one. It doesn't have to be the default one, it can be anyone depending on what type of group you want to start, but I'm going to be starting a member group, which is one above a default group. So you're going to want to go ahead and change the name up here to whatever you want it, and right here where it says default, this is crucial that you change that to false. There can only be one group in the whole entire config file that can be the default group, and as you can see, default group is a default group. So you can go down here to inheritance and get rid of all this, just delete it, and then you can hit enter, backspace, hit the spacebar 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, hyphen, and then space again, and then you're going to want to go for the inheritance. It's basically the rank that it's going to be inheriting all the permissions from. So default is what you're going to want to put, or whatever rank you have below the rank you're creating. And then for info, you can change your prefix, color prefixes. I'm going to make it gold, and I'm going to call it member before their name. Just like that. If you don't want their name to be white, if you want it to all just to be gold, like if you're doing this as I am, and you want member to be gold and their name to be gold, just don't mess with that right there, just leave that. I just put that there because I want their name to be white like default. And you're gonna want to put, if you want them to be able to build, you're gonna put this to true. And let's set up some permissions. So go ahead and delete that, and you're gonna want to go to the second link I provide, and you're going to find a permission that you want to give them. So let's say we want to give them the warp permission. So we're going to go ahead and copy that. We're going to hit spacebar 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, hyphen, space again, and paste that. Hit enter. If you're going to want to give them another permission, hit backspace, spacebar 4 times, 1, 2, 3, 4, hyphen, space. And then let's go find another permission that we want to give them. So let's say we want to give them fly. Okay. So go ahead and copy that and paste it. Let's go ahead and give them one more, so backspace, 1, 2, 3, 4, hyphen space. And let's say game mode. And paste it. Alright. And you can go ahead and once you're done setting up all your groups, you can go ahead and save out of that. And then you can go back and start your server up again. Just like that. And once it's done starting, let me open up my Minecraft here. And you want to go into your server, load it up, and you're going to want to, if you're in the default rank, it's going to say you're not permitted to build. Even by punching A, it'll say you're not permitted to build. So default rank is good if you want players to come on your server and you don't want them to be able to do anything. You just want them to come on, view your server, and if they want to stay and play, they can go register on the forums or something like that. So that's what this rank is good for. Now what you're going to do is, since you aren't even permitted to hit the air, you're going to go into your server console and do OP, then player name. So I'm going to type GroupManager and hit enter. And right here it should say you are now up, so you can go ahead and type slash. This is to rank or derank people. So you do slash manu, MANU, ADD, space, and then player name, so GroupManager, space, and then the rank name, so let's say member. And then if you have a multi-world plugin, then you're going to want to put the world name. This is optional. If you don't have multi-world plugin, you do not need to do this step, and I do not, so I do not need to. Then you hit enter, and it'll say you were moved to the group member, so let's just say test. As you can see, it says member GroupManager. So let's go ahead and de-op ourselves now. As you can see, it says no longer op. Alright, so now what you're going to do is you're going to want to test out the permissions that you set up. So we said we could use slash game mode, so let's type slash GM, which stands for game mode, and then it should say set game mode has been changed. Set game mode creative for member GroupManager. And there you go. You can go ahead and be in your creative game mode, build up some nice structures, or you can goof that too. We are gonna want to type slash GM to get out of game mode, and let's do slash fly since that's one of the permissions I added to this group. So yeah, there you go. We can go ahead and fly around, and let's also let me set a warp. Alright, so there you go. We set. Oh, don't have access to that command. So let me go ahead and OP myself. Alright. I'm not sure why my name is still red here, even though I de-oped myself. But, it doesn't really matter right now. Let's do, slash set warp YouTube. And say warp YouTube set, so let's de-op ourselves again. I'll say you are no longer up, and now let's go fly way over here, far away from where we set that warp. So now we don't know how to get back to the warp we set, so we're going to type slash warp, Hold on. Whoops. Slash warp. And the warp name, so YouTube. I'll say warp in YouTube. So there you go, guys. That's all. And if you enjoyed, leave a like, comment. If you need any help or any problems, just tell me in the comment section and I'll try and resolve them. If you are trying to start up a server and aren't the best with YML files, send me a message and ask me if you need me to make you a permissions file. I can go ahead and do that. You're just going to need to leave a bit of information for me so I could know what you want in the permissions file. But hope you guys enjoyed. Leave some feedback and subscribe if you want. And thanks. See you next time.